Right there, Pandora Platinumers. This video is for troubleshooting what we would call a bonus, okay? So with one of our archives, you're able to get some really cool stuff that was unreleased. Again, these are beta games. There's no guarantee of performance, and we do it as a bonus because we like really cool stuff, okay? So again, this is just kind of troubleshoot a previous video that shows you guys how to configure the arcade operator menu, okay? And one particular one here is the Mortal Kombat 2 Plus, okay? Now we showed you guys on previous videos on how to access the MAME options and get into the menus, okay? Certain games, like the midway games, you can get into the menus, okay, with the button press on the back. Okay, there's a little button that brings up the global options, like right here. So if you hit this little button in the back, it'll bring up these global options, okay? But we're not going to talk about this. This is for USB mapping. This is for different emulation settings and stuff. So we're just going to go to save and exit, okay? And I want to show you guys that Mortal Kombat 2 Plus, okay, this is a unreleased arcade mod, all right? And right now, right here, you know, the game will start. But there's a lot of cool options that aren't turned on by default, but there are a lot that are. So if you weren't wanting to play it the way it is, you can play it fine. But there are a few customizable options. So what we're going to do is you're going to hit the button on the back, okay? It's going to bring you in. Now, because this game is very sensitive for what we call dip switch settings, and you can't really do all the dip switches, recreate them on this. You have to set them at the global level. So what you're going to do is right here, right now, you're going to hit we show you guys how to get into this menu, okay? And when this time you're going to go input general, all right? Hit D to get into it, and then you're going to scroll down to where it says Service 1, okay? Service 1, you're going to hit the D button to open it up, and then you're going to hit the button in the back, the configuration button that brings in the global menu. You're going to hit that once, and it's going to set it. It's going to make it like F2. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to hit that, okay? It opens it up. I'm going to just click that really quick, and now it says F2. Now, do not mess with anything else in here. You start fooling around, it's on you, okay? But just know that none of this is permanent, and when you leave, okay? So we're going to scroll up because it's easier just to scroll up and then down and then go hit the return to main menu. This, okay? Now get back out of here and hit return to game, okay? Now what will happen is that if you exit this in-game menu, it will leave and save. And before, some people were getting stuck on not knowing how to exit this dip switch setting. So we're gonna go to return to settings. We can go to things like gameplay, okay? So base game mode, we can turn on turbo if you want. Extra moves enabled, okay? Up and down will enable it, okay? So there's extra moves in Mortal Kombat 2 Plus. Secret characters, we've enabled it. You can disable, enable. Improve CPU AI, versus cheats, random fight ladders, okay? Everything's here. So base game mode, if you want to go classic mode, you can go classic or turbo. I think I showed you guys right there, okay? Stage options, okay? Coin up stage, game over stage. This is, we could go to tower. Game over stage, that's when you show the ending sequence. Enable Goro's layer, on. Enable the pit, on. Randomize stages, I put up, on. Return to settings. Finishing options, okay? Extended fatality time, I put it on. It's always nice to watch the CPU finish, all finish. Selective darkening on. Okay, hide health bar, I like to see the health bar. Visuals. Okay, character selection. You can actually, there's an alternative character selection. Now you can see combo display on, which is like, it shows you how many hit combos now. Pretty cool. You could just go back to return to main menu, okay? Game adjustments, utilities. This is only if you have it in an arcade cabinet. Volume adjust. You can hit up because a lot of the midway games are low. Exit test menu, and now it will load. Now, mind you, if you try to get back into this again, it's not going to work. If you get back into this again, I'm going to show you real quick. You can try to hear an exit test menu, and you're going to get this error right here. You're not going to be able to get back in. So you're going to have to, what you wind up having to do again is you'd have to set, again, input general, and then go to, like I said, again, just one more time to show you, service 1, tap that button, and then you're off to the races, okay? Because it's a dip switch setting that's not available because it's a mod. Okay, return to settings, and now you could return to main menu. Pretty much everything should be the game adjustments. Everything should be the same still. So we'll just take a look at the volume adjust. Let's see. Exit test menu. Now it exits, and now you can play the game. You see how this is the main, like, startup screen, a coin up screen when you put the coins in. You see how it darkens a little bit. It's kind of cool. Classic combat. There's different modes. See how you can change the character, like this special character. It's I think that's Noob, Cybot, Smoke, and Jade. Alright, there's a lot of other cool features in here that unlocks. And again, and now if you want to set your buttons, because these buttons aren't going to be right out the box, there is a tutorial to input this game, and now button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll put a link to it. We have a cheat sheet that lets you map the proper Mortal Kombat buttons, right, for the Pandora Platinum. All right, so there you have it, and it's cool. He did the fatality. All right, guys. Well, that is Mortal Kombat 2 Plus Advanced Operator Functions. Okay, and again, a lot of these games, you know, if they weren't out in the arcades, they're mods or they're unreleased versions. We do the best we can to make them as cool as they can, but sometimes if they don't work 1000%, just understand that that's because it's an unfinished title. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Talk to you guys next time.